Actually, tell me about Zillow, man. What's that been like? You're like the Zillow seller lead person for our team, I feel like. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. It's been really good. You know, I got, since we started, I got 4 listings.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. I closed on 2 of them already. One is under contract, and the other one I just got signed. So.
Do any of those people buy stuff too? Do you get other deals out of it?
Yep. I did a double deal with one of my sellers. So I sold his house. We had a plan. He rented a little bit until, he could actually find a place, and we just closed on him in March.
Congratulations.
So, yeah. Thank you.
That makes me happy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I know.
We should just do podcasts.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, I don't talk to any of my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think life's kind of crazy, right?
What if we do a podcast without the film and out the mics and maybe a drink in our hands?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. 100%. Well, life is crazy. Tell me about your life right now.
Running around after a toddler. I'm 7 months pregnant.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Due in July. I'm really just trying to grind and get as many deals as I can in prior to giving birth. So everything's a little,
there'll be deals waiting for you when you get back, right?
Yeah.
And you know that we're going to support you through all
yes.
that, right? All right. Awesome.
100%.
Cool. That's awesome. That's cool, man. How old is the toddler? 2?
She's going to be
3?
2 in May.
2?
Yeah.
2 in May.
2 in May.
Dude, I have a 2-year-old at home as well.
Yeah.
He just... So... Dude, you forget about the phases. He just, this thing was happening where he would we would put him to bed around 8, in his crib, and maybe he'll cry a little bit, but whatever, he just goes to bed.
Yeah.
So we get to watch, me and my wife would have an hour and a half to ourselves, right?
Yes.
To doom scroll or watch,
Yeah.
watch Vanderpump Rules. Because that show is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Some
you say.
bad reality
yeah,
TV.
dude, I'm so into it, dude. Team Sandoval for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not down with what he did, but he's not really happy with the way Ariana's handling everything.
Yeah.
But this isn't Bravo TV,
Yeah,
right? That's not where we
exactly.
are right now. But so Max, the other night, this is last Wednesday, we're sitting on the couch, and then all of a sudden we look over, look here, and he's sitting right, he's standing right there.
Oh my God.
So that thing happened where he can escape now. He's out of the crib.
Yeah.
We look at the Ring camera or whatever. He just throws his leg over. He's a fucking tank, dude.
So funny.
So now we're in it where we're fuck, dude. He's it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, our house. Do you know about my house flooded? Do you know this? My house flooded.
Yes,
and so
you
it's under
mentioned
construction.
it.
So we're in a rental house that's not baby proof.
Okay.
Max was last week. Max was he got in the backyard, got out a gate, and then he was knocking on our front door.
Oh my
God. To get back. He went out, and it's just fuck. He could have went in the street.
Yeah.
And you're whoa. So we're in
chaotic.
that phase where it's
Yeah, us too.
a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of exercise.
Yeah,
Just trying
breathing techniques.
Totally. All right, cool. So you're in your season, right?
Yes,
right.
definitely
it's your
my season. Yes.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
What? I have some questions here.
Yep.
Is there any questions you want to ask me?
How do you do it? Balancing your 2 kids, traveling, because you travel a lot, right? You have the team here. What's that like? Because I'm going to have 2 very soon, and I'm not traveling as much as you, but...
Dude, it's we're doing that Power Moms event tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, it's my wife.
Yeah.
What, you know
Exactly.
what I mean? This event that we're doing later tonight is it's just a thank you to my wife, dude.
Yeah.
Career moms. I can't, you think, yeah, man, I just have an awesome wife, dude. I just really what it is. She supports me. I support her. She works super hard. We just figure it out. But you have to be really, I think you have to be really, really, really purposeful with your time.
Yeah, for sure.
So every Sunday I time block my calendar. I know you time block as well.
Yeah.
And you got to time block your family shit first and your shit first, right? So
Exactly.
I have a morning routine. I joke I have to meditate. I pray every morning. I write a gratitude list every morning, right? I read for 15 minutes. And this is just to get my head straight so I can start the day on offense, not on defense, right?
Yeah.
And so picking up my son, that goes in my calendar first. Hey, honey, what on Sunday? It's hey, what days am I picking up the boys, right? What day is soccer practice?
Exactly.
And then all the other stuff gets filled in. You got to be purposeful with your time. So I can't. like I don't have a job where I like sit and scroll on Facebook all day. Like I just don't do that, right? Like it's just not something that happens. I can't probably, I can't tell you who the cool new bands are. Like, I'm not like, if there's a cool Netflix show, I'm not watching it, like, and that's just not what happens, right?
Yeah.
What about you?
It's, again, support system. It's my husband's great. He has, he's a union guy, electrician.
Yeah.
So he's in early, out early. I take my daughter along with me anytime I have to, right? My parents are really good with, watching her when need to, but I kind of have to set those boundaries as well because I feel like real estate you're on like 24/7, right? It's you're answering your calls. I have clients calling me at 10 o'clock at night, like worried about a deal, but there has to be some sort of boundary where it's like, hey, like I'm going to put this time aside for my kids, my husband, dinner time, even if it's, from say 6 o'clock when we're going to eat to the rest of the night. Okay, it's not urgent. I'll answer you in the morning or.
I love that.
Yeah. So.
That's why you can keep it together.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so that's really important. Whoever's listening to this, that's huge. The boundaries thing.
Yeah.
And how do you set boundaries with your clients? The 10 o'clock at night person, how do you set a boundary?
Honestly, open communication from the beginning. Like, I'm like, hey, like, I may take a little bit more time to answer if you're contacting me, XYZ, and they're really responsive to it. Obviously, if it's something, right, if like a deal is like falling apart,
right,
or like,
yes,
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure it goes through. But if it's nonsense, it's kind of like, all right, you kind of gotta. I feel like sometimes they'll like walk all over you, right? Depending on like the personality type and, the difficulty of the client you're dealing with. So you have to really just like set it from the beginning.
Just communication, right?
Communication.
That's it. And then like the other one I would do is like, if you're calling at 10:30 at night, the worst thing you can do is take that phone call.
Right.
Because now you've given them permission.
Yeah. And I've done it
right?
before.
And it's like, now they know, fuck, Ashley, it's midnight. You can call her.
Yeah.
She's totally cool with it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that's the teaching people how to treat you thing, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
if I was disrespectful to you, you're like, Joe, that's not how you talk to me. Excuse me. I would never do that, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, that's cool. So tell me about how did you get into real estate?
Yeah, so.
Why did you get into real estate?
So I was actually, before this, I was in healthcare. I worked in the hospital. I was an ultrasound tech. And I got pregnant. And the job was just super, super demanding. I was working, I was commuting to Manhattan 3 hours total a day. It was awful.
So you were, I was pulling up questions. I was not texting people.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So you were a technician at the hospital.
Yep.
You were commuting into Manhattan?
Yep.
From where you live now?
From where
do you live now?
Aberdeen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aberdeen, Mattawan.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yes. So
that commute's different going to work every day than going to like the Devil's game, right? And going to, like Madison Square Garden to go to a concert, right? Yeah.
100%. I would have to go across town, which like took more time. So it was an hour and a half each way. I got pregnant. I was working a lot of the times 6 days a week, 9 to 5. So once I knew my daughter was coming, I wanted to prioritize being a mom. I knew I was going to have to sacrifice holidays and, just a lot of occasions. And I wanted to be very present, as present as I could be. So my husband, the gem that he is, he was like, let's go for it. I mentioned real estate and he was like, do it. I support you. And that's it. 8 months pregnant. I got my license. I passed the test. We lost an entire income from me making the switch.
Right.
It was definitely
scary.
It was scary, but an adjustment. And yeah, that's it. I joined the team 8 weeks postpartum. So I jumped right into it.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like freshly postpartum.
So what year did you join the team?
2022.
2022.
Summer.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, doesn't it feel like we've been working together forever?
Yeah.
Does it really, or am I just a weirdo?
No, it does. It does. It feels like a really long time.
So okay, so real estate attrition. Mm-hmm. You know what that word means?
No. I'm like, okay.
Hold on. You know what I do sometimes? I will Google words.
Did I use that right? Oh, shit.
Attrition, right?
Erosion, attrition, same kind of deal.
All right, Google's pulling it.
I just go with it sometimes. Like, yeah. And then I figure it out along the way.
Google's pulling it up. Oh, Chris Stiles is calling. Attrition, the action or process of gradually reducing the strength or effectiveness of something. Oh, hold on. Chris Stiles is calling. Hey, Chris, you're on speakerphone on a podcast. How are you?
Are you? I'm lost.
What? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, where in this building am I supposed to go?
Can you help him?
Which entrance?
So
did you come from?
go in entrance number 5,
Okay.
and then go up the stairs and follow the signs to room 311.
311. Okay.
All right, bye.
Call
Bye.
her Janelle. Thank you.
All right, so attrition is, I think that's the right word I was looking at. Attrition is,
The subtle wearing away of something after a period of time.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, reducing the strength or effectiveness of someone. Anyway, people leave real estate, right? They come in, they go out. Even on our team, man, it's like there's a high turnover. So I think attrition's 33% year over year. So a third of the people that are in the business leave, right? Why are you still here? What's working?
Aligning myself with the right people, proper training, building those relationships with not only clients, but other agents as well. Because most likely you're going to be working with that agent again, right?
Yes.
Another deal.
Yes.
But I think definitely staying informed, getting in front of people and aligning yourself with the right people, right team is the most important, because that's where you get most of your training, your knowledge, your updates, and it's important to, be in the market to stay informed.
Yeah, okay. So being a part of a team, cool. You're doing well, would you agree? Like you're doing well, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you just go off on your own? Why are you still on the real estate team? I don't understand.
The support.
Okay, tell me about that.
The operations department.
Like it's working
that we
for you,
have.
right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
working for you,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't work for everyone, and that's
Right.
cool, but tell us what is working for you.
I really like that kind of like the close-knit, community that we have. I'm not like a seasoned agent. I consider myself new. I'm only 2 years in the business. So I still do have a lot of questions or things that I need to learn how to navigate when they come up in a deal or even trying to get a deal accepted. So I would say just having that opportunity to reach out and know that there's going to be someone there to help me through the way, or, kind of just be there for guidance.
Yeah.
It's huge for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you love about real estate?
I think it's the same thing. I think just helping people, right? Like that's why I originally went into healthcare. Because I'm like, I know I was put on this earth to help people in like some type of capacity. And real estate, you're helping people find their forever home. You're helping people make one of the biggest financial decisions of their life.
Uh-huh.
So, that's what I really like about it. Building those relationships, meeting new people. I'm not the type of person to sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, totally right.
Not
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, we can't have jobs.
Yeah,
right?
no way.
I always make a joke. I'm like, dude, I can't work at a regular job.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that Oh my God, excuse me. What is the one thing that you didn't expect or that you perceived differently before you got into the business versus actually being in the business now?
Going in the easy money. It's easy money.
Yeah, I'm going to be rich. I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, you get a
Suckers.
$20,000 check
totally.
for opening a door.
It's brutal, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard, right?
But what I didn't really expect was, all of the things that go on behind the scenes during a deal. So like when you have like a good agent, a deal could be a disaster in the background, right? Like between the attorneys,
Yeah.
the realtors, the inspector, whatever it is, whoever's involved. But a lot of the times the clients don't even know about it because you're taking care of it behind the scenes and making sure that they're still comfortable and that, you know, they're not freaking out, because especially first-time home buyers, they're like
emotional.
The world is ending if
it's
like
hard.
they find one little thing during a home inspection. So I think like a lot of behind the scenes you know, activity, I guess, it's a lot more intense sometimes than what I really expected. It's an emotional and mental roller coaster.
Dude, it totally is, man. 100%.
For us as well.
You know, Ashley, that's why I cold plunge every day. That's not true. I just cold plunge for the first time today because I was doing a podcast, and I knew that if you do podcasts, you have to cold plunge. Is that joke funny or no?
It gets the podcast juices in your body.
It gets it flowing.
Totally, man. I'm like, I have to do a cold plunge and a sauna before I do my podcasts.
Just gets you ready.
Chris Styles just walked in here. We're gonna get here. Hey, what's your 5-year goal?
I would say I'm trying to double my business every year.
Hell yeah! Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing it, right?
I'm on track. Yeah, I'm on track. So
if you stop having kids, you could go faster.
Yeah.
Was that fucked up? Dude, when I didn't have kids, I was like fully aware. When I was a young, like,
yeah,
I don't know, dork in my like JCPenney suit, like selling. I knew I had an advantage over people that had kids, and I was like, dude, I was in the office like 10 o'clock at night, just grinding, bro. Like, but like I just kind of knew it. But no, you're impressive. Like you're, I don't know. I just think your growth is it's there, man. It's happening, and also I think you have that like all this cliche bullshit, right? Like work-life balance, but like whatever. It's cliche, but it's important. And so like I feel like you kind of have that. Would you say that's true?
Yeah.
I think that's because you set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have the support from the team, right?
Yes.
Like you've got tons of support. So like whatever, you're not doing your own marketing, you're not doing whatever. And so you're able, like by the way, sometimes I'm Ashley's ISA. I set appointments for her, right? And so I see her calendar and it's like, dude, I'm with my family. I'm doing this. I'm doing, it's dinner time. And I respect that so much. So I think being able to grow your business, have time with your family, and live the life you want to live is something really cool. Like not a lot of people get there. You're kind of doing it.
Sure. It's become something very, very important to me. And I think that's why, before my daughter, when I was working in the hospital, it was just like, okay, no problem. Like I would let my bosses or like other coworkers kind of like walk all over me, right? Which didn't feel good. But I'm like, oh, I feel bad saying no. I feel bad doing this or like declining. But I've realized it's just like you're happier in your job also.
Yes.
When you set those boundaries. So
yeah, you got another cliche. You got to put your oxygen mask on first, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can you stay a little bit later or no?
No.
No. Okay, cool. All right. So Ashley, I'm going to do a selfie with you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to ask you one last question.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get, El Jefe is in the house. That means that's Spanish for the boss.
Whoop, whoop.
You didn't know that I was bilingual, did you?
I did not.
I live in San Juan Capistrano. My son's in Spanish immersion, so I know. All
right.
Anyway, so all right, so you're a busy mom. Mm-hmm. I'll see you at the Power Moms event tonight.
Yep.
That's going to be sick, right?
There. Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you for being a career mom.
Yeah.
Just making the world go round. We can't do it without you.
Thank you.
So I want to acknowledge you and recognize you. So thank you. If you got all of a sudden, you've got like a free day. Everything fell off your calendar. You can do whatever you want. Everybody's taken care of. What's Ashley doing on that day?
Oh, God. I never really thought about it because I don't have that time.
That sounds fucking impossible, Joe.
I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably just like, I don't know, go to the beach and like.
Okay. You love the beach?
I do. Yeah. And just kind of like escape. Headphones on. And, and just block out everything else. My husband will have the girls.
Yeah, awesome. Just some quiet time to yourself.
Yeah,
maybe walk on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
100%.
Awesome. And all right, cool. I'm going to bring Chris in next. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for
You're the
having
best,
me.
Of course.
Thank